Isaac, Riley, Frankie, am I happy to see you guys. You ready to get started on the show?
Good thing, man. What kind of costumes are you gonna need?
Well, that depends. How fast can you make them?
If I start on the sketches tonight, have my team work overtime, I can get you a full set of historically accurate costumes in 4 weeks.
What could I get in, say, an hour?
Get this beanie.
I need 6 miners' hats.
With like the headlamp and everything?
Yeah, but they don't have to look authentic. I mean, heck, they don't even have to look good. They just have to stay on the actors' heads.
6 miners' hats on 3 pounds of glue. Got it. Keep it.
Why do you need them in an hour?
Because they're demolishing the building tomorrow. The show's been moved to today.
Well, that does not leave much time to build sets.
Nope. Well, what do you have in your truck?
Well, a 3-foot mound of empty Taco Bell wrappers and a half bottle of Tums.
Okay, then. Well, I guess we'll have to use what's here.
Here, there's nothing here but some old crates.
And that's what we'll use.
How are we going to do that?
When the going gets tough, the tough gets creative. Now, if I am to arrange the crates in a fashion like this, say put this box right here, and maybe this box next to this other box, it could pass for a house.
Okay, what about props?
They gotta have some lying around backstage. Go see what they have.
That's a good idea. I'll take a look right now.
And I'll check the costume shops. One of them's gotta have miners' hats. And I suppose you're going to tell me that there's no orchestra?
Sure there is, Frankie. You're our orchestra. You and that laptop there.
Well, Joel sent me the backing tracks yesterday. I can play those.
That'll be perfect.
There's just one thing.
Uh-oh. The 4 most ominous words in the English language.
No, it's nothing really. Just my laptop's been acting up a little bit lately, and the music player app's been starting and stopping on its own.
Well, you'd better keep an eye on that then. We can't afford to have the show ruined by a hyperactive laptop.
Absolutely. So, where do you want me to set up?
Oh, right. You can use that table right there.
Will do, boss.
Ah, it feels good to be in a theater again, doesn't it, darling?
Indeed it does, my dear. And smell that glorious air. What an intoxicating blend of grease paint and nervous sweat.
The grease paint is the theater. The nervous sweat is... me.
Feeling a bit apprehensive, are we, darling? It's all right. I'm sure once we start rehearsing, the old confidence will return.
My confidence isn't the issue. It's the performance. The show has been moved to today.
Excuse me, old boy, but my hearing must be failing. I could have sworn you said the show was today.
I did. At noon.
Have you gone mad? We can't put together an entire show in 2 hours?
Can't we at least postpone the performance until tomorrow?
Not unless you want to perform under a pile of rubble. They're demolishing the building then.
Oh dear, that does seem awfully drastic.
Is the show that bad?
No. They're not demolishing the building because of the show. They're demolishing the building because... Well, I don't know why they're demolishing the building, but the show's got nothing to do with it.
Sure.
Whatever you have to tell yourself.
Let's just run through your duet, shall we? I assume you've had time to look over your music.
More than looked over it, my dear boy. I've been singing it night and day for weeks, so that it would become a part of my very soul, as familiar to me as my name, or the beat of my own heart.
If there's one thing we've learned from our 40 years in the theater, it is to always be prepared.
Good. Okay. Now, remember, Glenda, you are the mayor of a small yet prosperous Arizona town. And Bernard, you are the evil copper baron that she falls in love with.
We're ready when you are.
What about you, Frankie?
Never been readier.
All right, this little town of mine from the top.
Stop the music! Stop the music!
Elliot, please! He almost gave me my third coronary!
Sorry, Cameron. We've made a few tweaks to the script. Here, try this version.
Wait a minute. It takes a pillage? That doesn't sound like something a small town mayor would sing.
Oh, right. She's a pirate in the Caribbean now.
And the evil copper baron?
A morally ambiguous space alien.
This isn't a tweak to the lyrics, it's a complete reconception of the musical!
Yeah. Well, we thought it needed spicing up. Oh, and we changed the title too. We're calling it Invasion of the Booty Snatchers.
Might want to reconsider that, darling.
Are you seriously expecting us to relearn all of our songs in 2 hours?
Well, it's more like an hour and 50 minutes now, but yeah. Look, I know it's asking a lot, but I have every confidence that a trio of Broadway veterans, such as yourselves, will have no problems adjusting. Break a leg.
I'd like to break his legs.
Oh, Cameron. Bernard and I will try our best, but we're gonna need some time to learn the new lyrics.
Oh, yeah, sure. Take as much time as you need. But keep it under 5 minutes. Who am I kidding? You're not gonna keep it under 5 minutes.
Your Twizzlers, sir.
Oh, why thank you. You know, you might just be the fastest Twizzler procurer I've ever had.
Well, I appreciate the opportunity, sir, but I was hoping to really assist you, seeing as I'm the assistant director.
I mean, but you are assisting. I mean, I can't even tell you how critical these Twizzlers are to my creative process.
Well, yes, sir, but, I was hoping to help you with other parts of your creative process, like the directing part.
Phoebe.
Robin.
You need to work your way up in this business. Today, you're getting me Twizzlers. But someday, if you work really hard and dedicate yourself to learning every aspect of this craft, I might just let you get my caramel macchiatos.
Oh, I appreciate the opportunity, sir.
And for the love of Pete, stop calling me sir. My name is Cameron.
Yes, sir. Mr. Cameron. Sir.
Hey, boss, can you come take a look at these files?
Sure.
Val, Taylor, it's nice to see you guys again.
Don't tell me you're in this show too.
I just got the call yesterday. It's my first day in months.
Ugh, mine too.
What about you, Blake? What have you been up to?
As a matter of fact, I was in a very important one act by an up-and-coming playwright.
Ooh, on Broadway?
More like off Broadway. Hey! No, seriously. This thing was so far from the Great White Way, we had to perform it on the East River.
Well, let's just hope that it can stay afloat.
Very funny.
Yeah, it's been hard to find steady work recently.
I know, right? Ever since I moved to New York, it's been one bomb after the other.
It's really like the universe is trying to tell us something. I'm just happy we got this gig.
And just think, if this musical goes to Broadway, we get to go with it.
Ooh, fat chance of that. Have you even heard of the composing team?
What, you mean Lewis and Hornswoggle? No, where are they?
A couple of Jonathan Larson wannabes out of NYU. Well, they had one musical off Broadway last year. Barely lasted a week.
Well, we all gotta start somewhere. Who's the book writer?
This is a musical? Who cares?
You're right about that one.
Well, guys, I hate to say it, but this may be my last gig. If this show doesn't go to Broadway, I'm gonna have to give up on my dreams and move back to Iowa.
Ew.
And admit my parents were right.
Double ew.
Oh, this show just has to go to Broadway. It just has to.
Miss Leroy! I must say you look as stunning in person as you do on the big screen.
Well, then you'd better get your eyes checked, Mr. Davies. Everyone knows I'm much more captivating in person. Myra.
Oh, well, I'm not really.
No comments from the help, please.
Okay.
Come along.
Is that who I think it is?
Well, that depends. Who do you think it is?
Yvonne Leroy, the movie star.
That's definitely her.
Is she in the show too?
Yes, of course. Well, didn't you hear? There was a big article about it in Variety. Apparently, she's going for her EGOT.
EGOT? What's that?
Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony. She's already got an Oscar and an Emmy. A Tony would get her 3/4 of the way there.
But why this show? Why not something bigger?
Because her reputation precedes her. Nobody on Broadway wants to work with her.
Nobody but a couple of no-name writers desperate for some free publicity, of course.
I'm just glad we get to work with a star of such magnitude. Just remember to keep it together around her. You got it?
That's right. After all, she's just an actor. Well, she's no better than any of us.
Yeah.
Everyone, I would like to introduce you to your new co-star.
Yvonne Leroy!
The movie star!
Way to keep it together, guys.
Hello, little people.
Oh, Miss Leroy, I just wanted to say what an honor it is to share the stage with you.
Of course it is.
I mean, I've looked up to you my whole life.
Oh, of course you have.
You are by far the most accomplished actor I have ever met.
Of course I am.
Can I call you Yvonne?
And why would you do that?
Well, you know, when we talk, between scenes or after the show.
Oh, don't worry about that, sweets. I guarantee you, we won't be speaking again.
Oh. Wow. Maybe she is better than us.
Of course she is.
All right, everyone, listen up. I have some bad news.
Oh, has the show been canceled?
Oh, I just knew the show was going to be canceled. Every show I've been in has been canceled.
No, the show hasn't been canceled. Well, has the funding fallen through?
Oh, I just knew it. Every show I've ever been in, the funding has fallen through.
No, the funding hasn't fallen through.
Was the creative team wiped out by a meteorite?
I just knew the creative team was wiped out by a meteorite. Every show I've ever been in, the creative team was wiped out by a meteorite.
What? No! The bad news is that the rehearsal time has been cut.
Oh.
That's not that bad. We can just work harder.
Yeah, so how much rehearsal time do we have? Say 4 weeks?
Less.
Okay, so 2 weeks.
Less.
Are you trying to tell us that we have to learn all of our songs and all of our choreography in just 1 week?
No, I'm not telling you that at all.
Oh, well that's a relief.
You have to learn all an hour and 50 minutes of performances at noon.
What?
They're all yours, Mr. Cameron, sir.
Impressive. All I've got to say is that there better be a good reason for moving the performance up.
Yeah, is the world coming to an end or something?
No, but the building is. It's being demolished tomorrow.
Oh, okay, that's a pretty good reason.
Wait, how many songs are there? Oh, let me check.
Oh, there are exactly 30 songs, 9 solos, 3 duets, and 18 ensemble numbers.
Okay, if there's 30 songs and we have to run it all in an hour and a half, wait, hold on. Carry the 2 and multiply by pi.
Add 12. and then multiply by today's high temperature if it's Tuesday.
Wait, I got it. 1.5 songs per song.
And they say actors aren't good at math.
Actually, it works out to exactly 3 minutes per song.
Oh, well then we have all the time in the world.
Sure, we just have to sing each song perfectly. The first time we sing it,
Well, then we better get started.
What's the first song?
Oh, here it is. It's an ensemble number titled "These Planks Were Made for Walking." One for you, one for you, and one for you.
Ooh, well this looks fun.
One for you.
What a great way to start the show. I've got the track all ready to go, boss.
All right, let's take it from the top.
Hello, good people, hello.
This can't be happening.
Oh, but it is. My name is Hildy Grunschlager, and I'm here to save the day.
Oh, really? Are you an angel?
Well, people do say I'm very compassionate and caring, but I wouldn't exactly describe myself as an angel.
No, I mean, are you one of our potential investors? We're trying to raise money for a show.
No, I'm a historical preservationist.
I don't even know what that means.
It means I save important old buildings like this one from a wrecking ball.
Well, this building isn't getting the wrecking ball. They're actually going to use dynamite.
No, well, then I can't help you.
What?
I always make jokes that way. Puns, riddles, wisecracks, you name it, I tell it. All of my friends say that's what makes me so likable.
Yeah, I think you need a new group of friends.
Anyways, I just stopped by to tell you that I filed an appeal of the demolition order for this building.
Oh, really? That's wonderful. Well, when do you know if it's been approved?
Well, the usual response time is about 3 weeks. But if I twist the right arms, I can get an answer in 2 weeks.
We don't have 2 weeks. The building is being demolished tomorrow.
Is it? Oh dear, that does change things.
What do you mean changes things? Can you stop the demolition or not?
Oh, please don't get mad at me. I just can't stand it when people are mad at me.
All right, fine, I'm not mad at you. Just please tell me you could do something to stop this demolition.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. I will do everything in my power to fight this demolition. I'll take it all the way to the Supreme Court if I have to.
You might want to start with the mayor's office.
Mayor's office, right.
The exit is that way.
Oh, sorry.
Well, that was exhausting.
Mr. Davies, I'm ready to rehearse my song now.
Of course, Miss Leroy. Just hold on for 1 second.
Have you seen Jules or Ellie around?
Not lately. Why?
Oh, no reason. Just that they wanted me to give you this.
What is this?
Oh, it's a new scene. We wanted to include.
I thought we were only going to perform the songs.
The songs. Right. Well, we were gonna do that. Until we changed our minds. Jules and Ellie and I. We thought the audience had to see a little action. You know? Something to, get the blood flowing.
Wait a minute. This is a sword. Get over here.
No, not necessarily.
Correct. Are you insane? We cannot do a sword fight.
What? Why not?
Because we are trained in stage combat. We're dancers.
Just think of sword fighting as, dancing with deadly weapons.
So so that does not help.
Mr. Davies, my song.
Yes, just hold on for one more minute, Miss Leroy.
Hey, look what I found.
Wow, what an amazing coincidence. 5 historically accurate pirate swords.
These are real swords.
Who cares if they're historically accurate? They just look cool.
Hey, I want one.
I want one too.
For heaven's sake, we can all have one.
Hey, be careful with those things. You could hurt someone.
What, these things? Oh, come on. These things wouldn't hurt a fly. Ooh, sorry.
I mean, are you really sure this is a good idea? They're an experience alone.
Oh, that's what makes it so exciting. And besides, it might help sell the show.
Do you really think so?
Oh yeah, investors love stuff like this.
All right, but no more changes to the script, and I mean it.
No more changes, no more. I promise. Well, just don't tell Jules or Elliot that I was here. Alright?
I thought this was their idea!
Mr. Davies!
So how do we, fight with things, Yeah, we kind of need to know.
Look, I know you're all excited to choreograph the fight scene, but I don't have time right now. Go look up some YouTube videos on sword fighting or something. Choreograph it yourselves.
But we've never done this before.
Yeah, does it look like we know what we're doing? Stop.
Boss.
What is it, Ren?
It's still Robin, sir.
Whatever!
Well, I was just gonna offer, if you wanted, I could choreograph the sword fight. Well, I did a bit of stage combat at Juilliard, and I just thought
Absolutely not. I need you here in case of an emergency. For example, I could run out of Twizzlers, or someone could steal my Twizzlers. The Twizzlers! Robin, the Twizzlers are everything.
Yes, sir, Mr. Cameron. Sir.
Now what are you all standing around for? Shoo!
Mr. Davies! I do hope you realize that stars, such as myself, are simply not accustomed to waiting this long.
Yes, of course, Miss Leroy. We can start rehearsing right away. Cue the music, Frankie. Okay, now remember, this is your big solo. You are Rowena, the Sea Witch. You struck a deal with the head alien to summon a storm and sink the pirate ship to split the plunder. Do you need time to look over your music?
No, I'm quite ready to go. In fact, I've been ready to go for the last 5 minutes.
Okay. Let's take Rowena's Revenge from the top.
Oh, this isn't good. No, this isn't good at all.
What is it?
Why do the stage directions say to sing in a weak, trembling voice?
Because your character is 700 years old.
700? Does she have to be 700? Couldn't we make her a little younger, Mr. Davies, please?
Fine, she's a vivacious 650.
Okay, much better.
Okay, once more from the top.
Hold on.
What is it now?
Would you mind telling me which country Rowena hails from?
Does it matter?
Why, certainly it matters. I need to know which of the many accents in my repertoire to use.
Okay, fine, she's Welsh.
I can't do Welsh.
How about Irish then?
You know, I'm still working on that one.
English! Can you do a simple English accent?
Why, of course I can. What do you think I am, some sort of amateur?
Once more, from the top.
You know, this really isn't in my range. Would it be possible to take it down a fifth?
Sure, yeah, take it down 3, 4, 5 fifths, whatever you need, just sing it.
Great. Oh, and another thing.
We don't have time. another thing. We didn't have time for the first thing. We have to start rehearsing right now.
Well, you don't have to be so huffy about it.